I'm gonna try and do a quick tour here. Quick tour. Oh, that was a bird, not a person. Just to see what's up. There's two types of brassicas here. One is a Mara kale, some sort of Ethiopian kale. I think kale's from Europe, so I wonder what that all means. But anyway, and this one is called Cascade Glaze collards, which are supposed to be spectacular collards. This one has some sort of genetic thing going on, so we'll see. Maybe it's just this leaf. This leaf looks good, but that's what we have here. This is lettuce that we took apart. I pulled that out to thin another one. It actually needs a little more water. Whenever you do a start like that, you need to just boom. Here we go. And here we all know what this is. This is a clone off a clone off a clone. The two parent clones are inside this type, which looks like it's already flying. I think I'm going to plant this actually and see what happens. Those are going to be planted today or so, which is nice. These are overwintered pepper, which I just had for no reason, for fun. They all started showing new growth. Not this is old growth, but here, this is new growth, a little bit at least. So we'll see what those do. I think those are habanada. Lots of, these are of course watermelon, of course, these are watermelon. These crazy ones are that kiwano that already are reaching up. They're already trying to rage. So I'm going to plant those somewhere random because I don't think any animal can hit that. These leaves here, these spines here are unpleasant, especially when it gets older. And then we have backup extra tomatoes and eggplant. I'll show you what I mean by backup. And then we keep going here. We got our strawberry bed, massive strawberry bed, which this year looks pretty good. Oh, there's one with some color. This one looks like it's doing pretty good. The deer hit it, but I have hooks back here. Have hit it in the past. I have hooks here, which I can just bring a mesh over the top so nobody can get it. Oh, look at that guy. Doors open so the poocher can come out when she's done eating. We have our kiwis here. This is the male kiwi. Quite an odor. Not bad, actually. Female one. This is still male. This is the female. And she's just starting to pop here. Just starting to pop. We have some experimental potato beds here. This is a potato plant. This is mostly weeds and some potato. That giant one's a potato there. And now we have one of the things that seems to be coming up well. The first fruiting of, these are 3 different types of raspberry. 1, 2, 3. This center one, as you can see, it has some berries on it, but this is last year's growth, and this is this last year's cane, that is, and here's this year's growth off last year's cane. Once they fruit again, we're going to cut the canes. That's, I think, the trick. Compost and whatnot. Over here are Jerusalem artichokes or sunchokes or terrasols. And then in here, this is all fenced for Ellie, which really isn't helpful because she can just get in anyway. So I have to fix this fence. This tomato bed I planted way early. Half of them died. Here they are coming back, the ones that didn't die. This is one of, you see, this is a tomato I planted in its place. Here are the lettuces underneath, and they're big. Very, very big. So here's my hand. There's just a lot of lettuce, so we'll eat that. We have here garlics, the giant ones here, of course, are elephant garlic. This is the super tomato bed. It's protected from deer, even though I have seen no deer activity. It's the reason I don't protect it all the time is that it's a pain in the neck to take this on and off. And once these plants get huge, they will exceed this bar, most of them. This comes off once they get big. It's just too much of a pain. You see, even right here, it's pushing against it a little bit, and it just becomes a pain in the neck. By that point, the plants are so big that even if they get hit, they don't get hit that bad in one day. So it can increase defenses. So here, this one you see is on rope, but this sucker coming off it, which I've let live, this one here with the flowers, that needs one of these. So right here we have, these are the more standard Dutch red shallots, and over here we have the French gray shallot, and in between we have determinate tomatoes, which means these plants won't keep growing. You don't prune these at all. You just let them do what they do. They don't look fantastic, but we'll see what happens. And an extra potato. There's actually a potato inside there too, showed up. Here we have the eggplant bed. This year I'm going to leave these up. I had plastic to hold them down. It serves multiple purposes. But here, these are eggplants, and I'm going to put purlins, which a purlin is just a bar across a bunch of things like this to hold it. You know, you can imagine you put like a long stick or two long sticks tied together is the way I do it. Here they are. And that holds these all together, makes it stronger. But if you put them on the sides here, now I could have rope coming down, because these eggplants will grow very floppy when they get big. They're very floppy when they're big. So now we have here potatoes. All of this is potato, extra potato, just left them in the ground. Didn't harvest them or by accident. And here's more potato. And these I've already covered up a couple times. I'm gonna try and put much. I don't love this whole raw dirt thing that looks like, you know, parched. It's not great, but I had to move quick. Potatoes are oh, we got a friend here. Potatoes are nice because they you clean the bed out. So after this is done, maintain its cleanliness in terms of weed pressure and grasses, of course. These grasses are gonna go bye-bye. And it's a nice way, so this can move into other things. There could be a bed here too, but I've stopped. These beds have been composted and they've been kept wet. I have a nice system here, which is setting up, doing well. Wow, that looks like that water stayed. And then leaves on top, which is a little tricky because I'm planting corn here, and I think here, maybe these 45 feet-ish. And then we'll see if it works. That'll be done Three Sisters style, like the Indian, where Indians do, like you put a corn and squash together, and then once they start growing, you plant beans, and now it's fantastic. So that's pretty much that. I mean, I rushed it. It's 7 minutes. You see how quick I rushed it, and we can talk about these cardoon weeds that are coming out, but let alone our asparagus here, or other asparagus, or the blueberries, or the hazelnut coppicing. Or all these crazy weeds, which I'm saving just for their seeds, but I probably don't even need to do that, so they may come out. They're a bit of pain in the neck. Anyway, there we go. Lickety split.